Yeah, you're exactly right there. The higher man rather play him at darts and feed him, that's for sure. But the last time these met, it was the pie man who got the better of James Wade, and in Leipzig in Germany. But James been playing really well this year, and he's getting back to that. I mean, his nickname is the Machine, and it really does identify his actual game. He's one of those players that plays the player. I've never seen many real 100-plus averages from Wade. But he does know how to win, and can't forget they met each other in the World Championships, and the pie man should have beat him, but it was Wade that ground the result out, and he went on to the next round. But this one, totally different game, as we've already seen. Very edgy darts all this evening. Best of three.
First leg, James to throw first. Game on.
We'll go for the double top first.
.41.
Well, scrappy old affair, wasn't it? Kevin Painter and Andy Hamilton. Hamilton disappointing, but Painter, good victory for him. Good start for the pie man here.
156.
You're looking at darts to settle you into the match. The pie man has absolutely nailed it.
60.
Already got the advantage. Stay straight with his say, and he'll get down on the double first. He's a perfect dart. If Andy Smith's going to miss the treble, that is perfect. Sets it up, gives you your line and length.
156 to get away. Take control of the opening leg.
97.
Against the 2 times World Grand Prix champion. There he is. Beat Terry Jenkins and Adrian Lewis in his 2 finals here.
.62.
That was a great last dart after those first 2. You think if you work hard to get in front, and you just throw it away in 3 darts. But now James Wade is coming down for the 133 to leave himself the 170.
95.
That's not going to happen. So Andy Smith, the pie man, 6 darts from 183. That's 3 ones in the last 4 darts.
Yep. The radar is off after such 81. A good start, but again, big last dart for the pie man. Wade will be telling himself 6 darts from 208. Oh, beautifully done.
100.
So 102 Smith, 108 Wade.
$10 for double 16. Well, he goes in with the double 18, but he's going to try and go out on the double 16, and this will be for a breaker throw. He's
70.
Now, if you had a league of players that went out in just over the ton pluses, this man James Wade will be in that top 3.
Double 14. Ah, brilliant.
Well, the first leg.
There is the pointed fact. From 100 to 120, he's right up there in the best 3 in the world, and he just proved it there. Doesn't normally like it out there on that side of the board, but that was brilliantly done after Smith had a chance.
56.
Well, he started with 156, but that's a terrific way to hold on to your throw.
$100.
Good start to the second leg for Wade as well. Andy Smith, I mean, he had 3 ones in 6 darts in the middle of that leg, and you have to feel that that's cost him more darts at a double. Probably cost, well, it certainly cost him the first leg, and it would have been for a breaker throw as well.
They play quite often on TV in the big tournaments. You mentioned the World Championship where Smith really should have won, and he knows that. Real battle of James Wade to win in a deciding
100.
set at the Ali Pali. They played each other at the World Match Play in July in the first round. James Wade, a comfortable winner. They've also played each other here before, back in 2009 in the quarterfinals, if memory serves me right. Wade won on that occasion 4 sets to 2. Happy with life, happy with darts. And it makes a difference. Big difference for James Wade.
You're certainly going to play better if you're feeling comfortable and you've got a smile on your face. This man never got a smile off his face as he hits the first maximum of the match, and he certainly put himself back in this leg.
Delayed reaction there. I think he was wondering what to do and how to celebrate. Oh, it may be academic here, James Wade. Well, it clipped the outside wire. That was fantastic effort from Wade in a 161. Look at the pie man follow 180 with a 145. So Wade will return to make it 2-0.
60. Change required.
You will
25.
go single 5 and double 10. That's the perfect guide. Got to go in. Has to.
And
done. 2-0.
James Wade.
Good 15 dart leg against the throw. Sets James Wade up to win this first set. And this is a good, solid performance from the machine. And that 108 in that first leg.
40.
How much does that set this up? Andy Smith waiting for Wade to miss. He missed one dart himself at the double to win the first leg. But it is Wade in total control in this first set.
What unlucky. All 3 on the top wire. Winner of this plays Robert Thornton in the last 16. Thornton, comfortable winner in the end over Justin Pipe here on the opening night.
100.
Terrific first night crowd here as well. 2 Irishmen still to come. Brendan Dolan will take on Gary Anderson, and Daryl Gurney will face Adrian Lewis in the final match of this first night here at the Grand Prix.
Well, coming up, what a great match that's going to be. Phil the Power Taylor against Steve Beaton. And Steve Beaton playing well himself this year. And then Gary Anderson against Brendan Dolan. They played yesterday
60.
in a tour event final, and Brendan Dolan it was that won there. What's going to happen tonight? And then Adrian Lewis, the 2-time world champion, against the young Irishman Daryl Gurney.
140.
So, brilliant darts to come here in Dublin.
This first set
124.
is the perfect example of how James Wade wins darts matches. Clinical, professional,
84.
Ruthless.
He doesn't make many mistakes. You know, we say it so often, don't miss the big numbers, don't do this, don't. And James Wade does not make many mistakes. And that's why he's a 7-time major title winner. And that's why,
60.
and especially these tops and tens, 40. This is where he makes his money.
Didn't take long, did it? James Wade racing through the opening set. The 2-time World Grand Prix champion is setting his sights on a hat-trick here in Dublin. He's made the perfect start. Set to the good against Andy Smith. Robert Thornton and Mickey Mansell winning for the first time here. Kevin Painter hoping to get past the quarterfinals for the very first time. James Wade dominant in the opening set against Andy Smith, and still to come Taylor, Anderson and Lewis.
Second set, first leg, Andy to throw.
Well, he started the match brilliantly. His first 3 darts with a 156. He had 1 dart to win the opening leg, but since then James Wade has just dominated.
116.
Yes, the 108. James Wade in that first leg has changed this game right around. And Wade, like you said, the first set was as solid as you want to be. But a big chance here for Andy Smith. Got in really well. did it in the first leg and then started to miss the big numbers. And he kept hitting the ones.
95.
He's got to stay straight. He's got to get this first leg on the board. He mustn't start giving any more legs away, otherwise James Wade will bury him.
120.
3 missed darts for the opening gambit for Wade, but he's in this leg now. Simply has to win this leg, Andy Smith. No mistakes, no messing around. He's making a really good job of it. That's 2 180s for Andy Smith. He's on a genuine 12 darter here. Back-to-back 180s. You bet.
180. And you go
But Smith with the advantage. And he doesn't have to take it out. He's going to get at least 6, but he'd love to finish it in 3. Double top.
70.
He will return.
That was for a 12 darter, genuine 12 darter. Oh, he may look here at treble 19 to leave 24.
177.
He has, he's hit a 180, followed by a 177, but will Wade get a dart and a double? Will Wade get a dart? No. Well, there you go. Smith finally gets the job done. But that was fantastic pressure from Wade.
Game on.
Incredible leg of darts from both players. When you've gone 180, 177, and you're not getting the dart of the double, what is going on?
No score.
Well, for the second consecutive leg, James Wade fails to get away with his first visit. And for the second consecutive leg, Andy Smith gets away with his first dart. Another 156 from the Pie Man. Different complexion on it now.
100.
That's what this game's all about. It turns around so quickly. You miss a few darts at a double. Well, those averages, you probably put 10 points on there for the double in. Well, 93 from Wade is exceptional. And that's not bad from Andy Smith either. Last time Andy Smith went in with the big score, the 156, he actually lost the leg.
Yeah. Well, Wade's 93 average, even more impressive when he considered that for 2 legs he's had 6 darts when he scored nothing and failed to get away.
$140. And you acquire 145.
6 darts from here to break the Wade throw.
Needs a treble. May go 25 now. The 25 will guarantee him a dart at double top and not at the bullseye. He's exactly right. Playing the percentages, did Andy Smith there. Good thinking. Bullseye gives him 2 darts at double top when he returns. And it will be for a break of the Wade throw. So now the Pie Man to get control of this second set.
Big dart for the big man.
45.
Nowhere near early with either dart, was he? The tops of double 10. One dart at tops for James Wade. Never in doubt. It was never in doubt. 1-1 it is. What a missed chance that may prove out for Andy Smith.
The one thing I can't understand, Stu, is the Pie Man's going for these double 18s because that's his favourite double, and yet when he gets a chance to leave it to go out, he's not doing it, which is a bit strange. He could have gone 19 for the double 18 on the 55.
He may pay the price. He's not got away with his first 3. James Wade has.
80.
That'll do nicely against the darts. Wasted opportunity for Andy Smith.
Well, Wade did it in the first leg, didn't he? of the match. Took the 108 out when Andy Smith had one dart a double, and it changed the complexion of the whole of that first set. Wade went on to win the first set 3-0. But those missed doubles affect the Pie Man.
60.
Well, 6 darts he's missed, but he's not out of the leg yet. If he can put in a decent score, treble 20 would be a good one.
96.
There we have it. So not completely out of this. And Sammy, James Wade's fiancée. Wade at the moment is a couple of legs away from a place in the second round.
95.
Well, he just needs to pick up a big treble every visit. It forces the Pie Man to hit at least 2 at every throw. And he's got the 1.
140.
A lovely 140 from Andy Smith. He's put himself right back in this leg. Deliberately going that way to leave the 170.
Smith missed 7 darts to get away at the start of this leg. Not completely out of it.
81. Going to record 170.
Well, what a time to lose a bit of
66.
range and rhythm.
Well, it certainly opened the door for Andy Smith. Needs at least a ton. Now Smith's the one who's missed the big number. Wade really give him a chance. Now Smith's going to have to come down with those 19s.
84.
Well, we see Wade take 108 out in the very
104.
first leg under pressure. He's taken 76 out under pressure. What about the 104, James Wade?
You know what he wants.
64.
Couldn't be closer.
And you require 100.
That was for a break of throw. This you feel to stay in the match. We may look at 2 tops here. Another one of those.
60.
And that first dart in the double top set up
40.
absolutely beautiful. You'd have thought he would have followed it up. Oh, James Wade to go 1 leg away from a second round. And again, a missed chance for Andy Smith. Take a leg. And there's James Wade steps up. Will be throw-in for the match, and he's straight in double top.
61.
Well, a little bit of a lack of concentration from Wade. Well, he's gone for tops this time. He's away straight away.
80.
The Pie Man needed to find a treble after that double top. Doesn't get himself in front of Wade, and that's what he's got to do.
100.
Needs to find a couple of 140s, does the Pie Man, or a maximum. His third one of the match would be Andy. Is he going to find it right now? That's a perfect first. Surely you can't miss that one, Mr. Smith.
100.
Well, perfect timing. A third maximum it is from Andy Smith. What's the reply? What is the reply? That was unlucky because it kissed the barrel, didn't it? That was arrowing in. That was 3 in a bed. And it just clipped the barrel and took it away. Prolific here, the Pie Man. Trying to stay in the match.
121.
Yes, a great last dart there from Smith, giving him Shanghai on the 20s. This could hurt Andy Smith. It could be double 10 for Wade. A maximum. He's asked the question of Andy Smith. The pressure is firmly on Smith to stay in the Grand Prix. Shanghai on the 20s.
Well, great response from James Wade. Smith in a 180, and Wade has replied with 140,
100.
followed by 180.
Change required.
And here
20.
comes the 2 times World Grand Prix champion
Game.
to book a place in the second round
James
with an
Wade.
emphatic victory. James Wade dropping just 1 leg. Brilliant performance from Wade, averaging nearly 95, and he is through to the last 16, and he will be a major threat this week.